This man walking ahead of you in the mist, he is your guide into a city not of lights and glass, but of stone, shadows and smoke. Welcome to Edinburgh in the year 1600, a place where the air is thick with the smell of burning coal and forgotten history. As the sun dips below the horizon, the true, raw face of this Scottish capital reveals itself. Here, the streets are not just roads, they are the arteries of a dark medieval beast. The towering tenement buildings stretch up to the heavens, completely blocking out the fading light. You are walking down the Royal Mile. Listen closely. The echo of horse hooves on the wet, uneven stones, and the distant whispers drifting out from the dark, hidden alleyways they call closes. This is not a fairy tale. This is the untamed reality of the 17th century. Step into the fog. This man leading you now turns off the main road. We leave the wide Royal Mile and step into the closes, the hidden veins of the city. These narrow, suffocating alleyways are where the real Edinburgh lives and dies. Look around. Families are packed into these towering stone tenements, living right on top of one another. The air here doesn't just smell of coal. It carries the heavy, thick scent of sickness and desperation. The plague is a frequent, terrifying visitor in these shadows. Notice the carved stone doorways and the tight, winding staircases. Every shadow hides a secret. Every cracked window holds a story. There is no sunlight here, even at midday. Only the cold, wet stone, the flickering of a lone iron torch, and the constant, chilling feeling that you are being watched from the darkness. This man leads you deeper, away from the surface entirely. Beneath the damp cobblestones, a whole other world exists in the dark. Welcome to the subterranean vaults of Edinburgh. Down here, the air is freezing, heavy with the scent of damp earth and decay. Smugglers, the desperate, and those hiding from the plague call these pitch-black stone arches their home. The only light comes from a single sputtering candle that fights a losing battle against the shadows. Listen to the silence. It is broken only by the slow, rhythmic dripping of water from the stone ceiling and the echoing footsteps that seem to follow you from the darkness behind. We must keep moving. The path now begins to rise, leading us back out towards the cold, imposing gates of the castle. But the chill of the vaults stays in your bones. This man finally leads you out of the suffocating darkness and back into the biting cold air of the 17th century. We are standing at the very top of the Royal Mile. Before us, rising from the jagged volcanic rock, is the imposing, terrifying silhouette of Edinburgh Castle. It is completely swallowed by the thick, swirling night fog, with only a few faint orange torches marking the heavily guarded gates. The wind howls violently up here, carrying the faint, rhythmic sound of military drums from the courtyard. The city below sleeps in the shadows, clinging to its secrets, its plagues, and its dark, hidden closes. You have survived a walk through a forgotten time. This is Edinburgh, raw and untamed. Until our next journey, watch your step.